that you would see one of your favorite celebrities or models wearing in a, magazine or on the red carpet, and then that jeweler becomes known for that look. You know what I mean? It's like the hottest look. That's what this earring is. Classic edition, we have available in gorgeous colors. So we're gonna take you through that. So we have your Montana blue. We have your let me go back. Aqua color. So we're showing aqua here. Here's your clear. Here's your aqua. Here's your Montana blue. Or we have tanzanite. Those are your color choices. We have this, they're 3 5/8 of an inch in length. This is nutso. Heidi, these were $113. Get ready. 40?
No.
Let me double.
Oh.
$46.50. I'm honestly, I didn't have the graphics up. I thought, okay, Lynn, you probably just put your foot in your mouth, but that's $46.50.
Oh my gosh.
No way.
This is crazy. What a fun day to be shopping, and what glamorous, gorgeous earrings. You know, I always called Lenny, this piece has been in my collection for literally about 30 years. And we always refer to it as a dog tag. It kind of has that sort of, wonderful luxe label about it. And done in these incredible colors. By the way, look at how pretty the lilac beads from the last rose set go back with this tanzanite colorway. It's so perfect. So this is why we want you to play and have fun with us. If you've never tried a piece of costume jewelry before, you've always been perhaps a girl that loves a diamond stud or lovely cream-colored pearls or lots of gold. Give this a try. It is so much fun to bring color into your life with a beautiful pair of statement earrings like these. Look at Angie and how sultry this incredible Vanessa Williams jumpsuit became by this sexy, sexy earring.
No, that's all she needs right there. That's the aqua color that Angie has on, and I'll take you through color choices. No surprise, Heidi, we are crazy busy right now. Many of you are ordering more than one pair. This is definitely not the norm. I want to go back. When we launched this, these were $113.
Yes, they were.
I have to tell you, my friends, they're gone. This will never, ever be repeated. These we only do in the pure. So we have the clear, and that's gonna have that gorgeous jet faceted black on the bottom. Here we have the aqua with that fabulous peridot green or chrome diopside green combination. That's the color that Angie is wearing. We have your Montana blue, that gorgeous sapphire blue color that is just simply striking, look like apatite. And then, how do you go wrong? There's your beautiful tanzanite with that Aurora Borealis stone that you were talking about, one of the newer stones that you're using with the gorgeous pearls on the end cap. Under $10. With FlexPay, they're coming home to you with your lifetime warranty on top of it.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, what fun this is. I'm telling you, every night in should be just like this, with such beautiful glamour and, of course, sparkle that makes you glow from inside. When you're wearing an earring like this, you can't help but stand a little bit straighter. And I tell you, these are like man magnets, girls. I kid you not. My dog came running right over to my lap. Your
dog did? Is that what you said?
He just came. He wanted his clothes. He was ready for his close-up.
Well, bring him up. We got to bring him up. We got to get a close-up of the cutie pie.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
Okay, sounds good. In the meantime, don't miss out on this special opportunity that will not be repeated. We'll keep you updated.